but I have heard there's a man in Singapore paid £1.5 million for his. Now, there are a lot of import taxes in Singapore. I mean, huge ones.
Yeah, but even so, it's about 150. That's still £600,000 for the car.
Yes, I know. And what's amazing is that in Singapore, you're not allowed to drive a left-hand drive car on the road. So he's paid £1.5 million for a car he can't drive.
It's completely mad.
No, he isn't. Somebody just paid, what, 42 million quid for a Francis Bacon painting? You can't drive that either.
It's not a car.
James, we haven't got time for your pedantry. Because we have to now put a star in our reasonably priced car. Now, my guest tonight is extremely funny, but he can't drive. So he is the exact opposite of Nigel Mansell. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Whitehall!
How are you? Good. How are you?
He's here!
Hello. Hey.
Have a seat. Ooh. Do you know, I haven't seen you since you were in short trousers.
Yes, well, I mean, you know, you were a big part of my childhood, and that's not something that probably everyone here knows. So Jeremy was a father at the prep school that I went to, and I have a lot of very vivid... This is a big moment for me, you know, being here with you, because...
With long trousers
With
on.
long trousers on, tight, long trousers. But you were like the first kind of real kind of silverback alpha male I had ever set eyes upon in my life. Because every other father at the school that I went to was like a blubbering-faced, posh toff with a Barber jacket. And then you came striding across the sports field, a vision in denim. Like, it was amazing. Like, we were all like, oh my God, look at him. He probably eats his steak rare and doesn't bother getting out of the bath to take his shit. And here you are.
It was always those book signings. That's where you had to go, and all the parents had to go and say if they'd written a book, and almost everyone at this school had written a book.
Yeah.
You'd be in this room, and there'd be Jeremy Paxman with a big stack of books he was trying to sell.
It was you and Paxman in the same... I remember it like it was yesterday. There was one room, it was a science lab. You were at one end, Paxman was at the other, and it was basically who's got the biggest dick competition. You'd have some really acerbic, intelligent book that he'd written about the Reformation, and then you'd have, you know, Full Throttle, or whatever it was.
It was, and you've got a queue of people going, you know, I think your observations on the Plantagenet's most interesting, and I've got to go, do you think the Subaru is better than the Evo? Now, we get many guests down here who say, oh, no, I can't drive, and they mean, I've never done any track driving, and I'm not very confident, and I'm not very good.